everyone, welcome to another one of my YouTube videos. On today's video, we are going to be discussing how to catch those red flags that y'all be missing when y'all be dating. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer. These tips that I'm gonna give you guys is only if you are seriously dating. If you just chilling, you just Netflix and chilling and kicking it, don't skip this video because you still need it. And you can only Netflix and chill so much before you want a relationship. So most people don't really know what red flags is. So let me give you the definition first, okay? A red flag is basically your intuition, okay? I'm not gonna give you the definition for an intuition, okay? If you've grown and you watching my channel, you should already know what your intuition is, okay? The short version of a definition of what a red flag is basically something that you feel from within that you know you should not be dating this person. Or maybe you have set boundaries and they are bending and breaking those boundaries. That can be a red flag. And red flags are just all in all your non-negotiables. What are you willing to take? What are you willing to not take? What are some things that are negotiable? And what are some things that absolutely not? If you do this, no, I'm done. Oftentimes we have red flags, but we may fall too deep with someone and then we forget about those red flags. And then once you get too deep into the relationship, then it's like,
oh my gosh, I should have paid attention to my intuition and I should have paid attention to my red flags.
Everybody has red flags, okay? It's that little voice in you that's telling you don't do it, or telling you, okay, you know what? This is not okay. And you don't listen to it. When you are seriously dating is a big deal. I know nowadays in 2020, people think that, oh, dating is not a big deal. I just want to get some free dinner dates, women. And you know, men, I just want a little something, you feel what I'm saying? And then I'm gone. But no, like dating is a real deal and you need to pay attention to your red flags and you need to set boundaries for yourself, okay? So the first red flag that we are gonna talk about today is the busy red flag. An example of this. Oh, you know, I didn't really text back because, you know, I was too busy. I was busy with work, or I had to go get my kid. You know, my grandma cat son just died. Listen, ladies, men, no one is ever too busy for you. People make time for what they want to make time for, and this is a red flag, okay? Because I know for me, if I'm dating someone, I do not want to go a full day without talking to that person. Like, why would you ever want to go a full day without talking to someone that you are truly interested in? So this is for sure a red flag that they just may not be into you. Another red flag, cheap. Look, I am very economical, I am very frugal, but being just flat out cheap, baby, you saying I can't spend more than $5 on the dinner? I mean, what's going on? You're almost 30, you know what I'm saying? With certain scenarios, being cheap can oftentimes cross over to being selfish, you know what I mean? And you know, some people are genuinely just selfish. Being selfish can be being selfish with your time, being selfish with your belongings, being selfish with your money, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I consider cheap. I'm not talking about, oh girl, he didn't blow a bag on me on a Birkin bag last week. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm really talking about being cheap / selfish with your time and what you have to offer and what you bring to the table. The next red flag that we're gonna be talking about is him being too private. Now, in general, I'm a very private person, you know what I mean? What I post on social media, I post because I want y'all to see what y'all see, and what I don't want y'all to see, you don't be seeing, okay? But some people are way too private, and that is a problem. Why does this person not talk about their friends? Does this person even have friends? What's going on? Does this person have a family? They never talk about their mother. They never talk about their father. They never talk about their siblings. What is going on?
Sneaky, shady, time to go.
Another red flag is this person may seem like they are hiding you and you never go on dates, okay? People like to go on dates. Let me tell you something. If you are on a budget and you are a male and you're trying to pursue a female, it does not take a lot of money. Let me reverse that. If you are dating a quality woman, it does not take a lot of money to try to please a woman, to try to do all these unnecessary things for a woman when you were initiating dating, okay? Let me give you an example. If you are trying to be frugal, I know plenty of people lost their job due to the pandemic that we are going through right now. It's okay. If you still want to date someone and if you still want to pursue someone, that is perfectly fine. And I'm talking about quality people here, okay? I'm not talking about people that's asking for $2,000 to get their nail fill in, okay? I'm not talking about them type of girls, okay? I'm talking about the type of people who want you for you and who are actually seeking for a long-term relationship. Here are some free date ideas, okay? You can go to the dollar store, you can go to the Dollar Tree, you can get $1 canvas, $1 paint, $1 paintbrushes, go cook her some dinner or go whatever, do some dinner, whatever y'all want to do, and that can be a date. Listen to some jazz music, listen to some Usher, and get it popping. You feel what I'm saying? That date is gonna be under $8 to $9, okay? So that's a brilliant idea. You can go hiking together, you can go work out together, you can go sightseeing together. There are so many different things that you can do for less than $20. But if that person only wanna Netflix and chill, that person seems like they don't ever wanna spend money on you when it comes to like dates, it's just like trying to go on a $10 date is like pulling teeth, baby, next. Another red flag is someone who does not have any goals. This is also for men and females. Everything that I say is for females and men, period. Why don't you talk about your goals in life? Are you ambitious? Are you not ambitious? Now, let me tell you, there are different levels to ambition. I'm not trying to say everybody gotta be the CEO of Amazon here, okay? But what I am saying is as a man, you have a certain responsibility to be a leader of your household in general, and that is your job, okay? As women, we gotta get it out here on our own too if we single. So you have to do what you gotta do. Now, let's be real about this situation. Everybody wanna talk about men and how men don't have this together, how men are not ambitious enough, how men. But let me tell you something, homegirl, okay? You also need to have it together, all right? So all this trash talking that y'all be doing about men, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to go fully I'm not on nobody's side. But what I can tell you is women, you also need to have yourself together. You can't be saying, I want to date a guy who only makes 6 figures and above. I want him to be clean cut. I want him to have 8-pack, y'all. We done skipped the 6-pack. You want him to have 8-pack. You want him to be over 6'3". You want him to have straight teeth, never had braces before. You want his family to be perfect. You want his feet to be a certain shoe size. Child, we just doing too much. We're doing too much. At this point, what do you have to bring to the table? Because let me tell you something, times have changed. It's 2020, you know? Women are out here grinding and being bosses too. Women out here making money. Women are out here getting to the bag. So these men, these ambitious men that y'all be wanting and do all this stuff and be making all this money, guess what? You think they want a woman that should sit on the couch? 29 years old, you ain't got no job. You ain't never had no job. You ain't looking for a job. Every job you get fired from. Okay, you get my point. As a woman out here, I'm sorry, we are in 2020. We're not in 1963 anymore, where no one cares if you have a job, when you just live off your husband and your husband takes care of you and blah, 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 blah. This is not what's going on in 2020, okay? If you want a certain type of man, if you want a certain type of kind of status man, baby, you need to get with it, okay? Because these girls out here are straight bosses, straight hustlers. So if that's what you want, you make sure that you can do everything that you can to be able to be in those rooms and be invited in those rooms where you can get that type of man from, if you feel what I'm saying. Another red flag, who likes to be around boastful, arrogant, immature, all up in themselves people? I definitely don't. That is a red flag that you need to run for, because this is gonna cause you so many problems. I got my pointing finger up because I want y'all to hear what I'm saying, okay? Them people that be talking about themselves that think they're too better than people, oh nah, I'ma head out. Those people that be flashing money on Instagram, anyways, you get my drift. You don't need to be around that. That is a red flag for starters, okay? At the end of the day, we all have struggles. We all go through things. None of us really have it all like that, okay? Because if we did, that would mean that we are perfect. So we do not all have it like that. No one needs to know what's going on. No one needs to know every single digit in your bank account. I promise you. For me, don't be flashing your money. If you ain't gonna give me no money, don't be flashing no money around. We don't care about that. We don't care what you got in your bank account. Another red flag that most people don't want to talk about is smoking and drinking. If you as a person, if you don't smoke, if you don't drink, and that is something that bothers you when your partner does it, that is a red flag for you. You want me to tell you why? Because you cannot change anyone, okay? You cannot make anyone do anything. So if you don't like to drink and you dating a dude that always be getting drunk, sis, I think you're at the wrong table. You need to revise some of your steps and date somebody else. Because of course, people can change, but that does not mean they can change. That does not mean that they want to change. So if that is a deal breaker for you, whatever. If you a dude and you dating a girl who smoke weed all the time and you don't like that, why you dating her? She a cool chick. Guess what? It's a lot of other cool chicks that don't smoke. So don't lower your standards and lower and kind of ease away your boundaries that you have set for yourself in your future relationships just because you want to have someone. These are deal breakers for you. And if they are deal breakers for you, you should not be trying to break those deal breakers. Stay strong. Another red flag is someone who is controlling. They control everything that you do. They have a problem with every post that you post on Instagram. They have a problem with the way you talk, have a problem about the way you dress, and you don't dress like anything. You dress like a normal, regular person. They have a problem about how long you stay out at night. Sir, you're just a boyfriend. I'm not at the club. I'm at my friend's house. Relax, please. Controlling people can very quickly turn into abusive people, and that's not what we want to do. We do not want to put ourselves in those type of environments just because we want or need to have a partner at that particular time. Okay, controlling people are very easy to spot. Okay, this is an intuition thing as well. You can tell the people who are controlling. They always show it, okay? And if they don't show it, those true colors are gonna come out very soon. Another red flag that's very, very important, okay? You need to make sure that the person that you are wanting to date has around the same hobbies as you. Why do I say that? Oh, I heard that people say opposites attract. Yes, opposites do attract, but think about this. If you're always dating, you're traveling, you're going out on dates, you're having fun, and let's just say, for example, you're a homebody. You don't really like to go out. You don't really like to be around crowded places. You don't really like to travel, but you're dating someone who loves to travel. You're dating someone who loves to be out. You're dating someone who actually adores being at social networking events. So what do? Because you don't even like that type of stuff. You're with the wrong person. Being with this person long term, I promise you, you're gonna be so unhappy because you guys are gonna be conflicting towards one another. One person is gonna wanna go out to eat. This person don't never wanna go out to eat. This person wanna go out to the movies. This person don't never wanna go out to the movies. This person wanna go networking and go on a friend's trip. This person doesn't wanna do that. So it's like you're always gonna be butting heads and no one's gonna be happy, and we don't want that. Next red flag is someone who is always talking about their last relationships. Child, let me tell you something, okay? I don't care about your last relationship. I don't need to be talking about, oh, my girlfriend, she did me so wrong. Oh, my boyfriend, he hurt my heart so much. And we've been talking 8 months, she's still talking about them. That may mean, you guys, that they are not over their boyfriend or girlfriend, ex-wives, okay? You need to run. I was dating a guy a few years ago, and when I first met him, we were just friends at first, nothing romantically, none of that. We're just friends, just chilling. And he always brought up his ex-fiance, and I'm just always thinking, like, why does he always keep bringing up his ex-fiance? Like, nobody's talking about her. What are we talking about? Da, 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 da. I didn't really see it as a red flag at the time, but I should have. And I'm gonna tell you why. Basically, long story short, this dude said he absolutely hated his ex-fiance. He would never talk to her again. She is just the dirt child outside. Y'all, this man went back to his ex-fiance. yeah, we just gonna lay that on the line right there and just go to the next subject. But anyway.
Baby still wanting them. Moral of the story.
Okay, and last point, you guys, we're gonna be talking about sneakiness, okay? Why I'm on a date with you, and every time we sit at the table, your phone face down? Why I don't never see your screen? Why is your phone on Do Not Disturb? We just chilling. We outside eating. What's going on? Why every single time that you gotta answer your phone call, you gotta step outside? Who you talking to? You see, that's what we're not gonna do. And there's just no more explanations about that, period. All right, you guys, so that is my list. I know it was a pretty long list. It was probably like 14 things, but I just want to let you guys know that, look, you don't ever have to settle. Your boundaries are your boundaries, and that's just that on that. What you want, you can get, you guys. There are billions of people here on this beautiful earth that we live on, and there is someone out there just for you. You don't have to sit at the table and sit here and negotiate and be like, oh, well, you know, he does this, but I don't really like that. Da, 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 da. If you have a problem with that, you guys, get a sheet of paper. Y'all know I love to do my examples. Get a sheet of paper, draw a line in the middle, and see, okay, what are some things that are an absolute no, okay? If this person that I'm dating does this or shows this, I am not interested, okay? And what are some things that it's like, okay, well, you know, maybe I can juggle and shake this. That's not too bad. I can kind of deal with that. Because at the end of the day, no one is perfect, okay? So I hope this really helped you guys. I have a lot of boundaries, but I never wing and I never shift on my boundaries because that's just what I like. And I want someone who meets my standards. At the end of the day, you guys need to have standards, okay? That's the problem with y'all. Y'all don't be having no standards. And that's why y'all be out here looking crazy, okay? You need to make some standards for yourself, okay? That is for starters. And that is why it is so important that I made this video and I'm sharing it with you guys. All right, y'all. I hope you liked this video. Can't wait to shoot the next one. Please like and subscribe.